Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is another part. And I started looking at this thing, and the original gentleman, I saw this. So once you've got this drawn, you can do this with it relatively easy. And drawing it was relatively easy. So all I did was take the original shape and draw an ellipse. And really and truly, it'd probably be better to hit P, put it in the center of the page, and then start moving and hold down the control button. And then that way it's kind of top dead center. I think I've already done this one, so I might have to grab another one. Because if I control D and make a duplicate, go and bring in some indexing lines and hit P, put them in the center of the page, and then move this rotation to the center of the page and rotate it 20 degrees. Good, I have not done this one. So you see how close it is. So what we're going to do is use the Smart Fill tool and make sure our nudge factor is set. Let's see how big this thing is. We only need our nudge factor about 3 inches. Take the Smart Fill tool and just fill in these 3 sections. And then we have a new section. Well, back up here. My circle got in the way of the Smart Fill tool. So what we can do is for just a second move our nudger. And what we're doing, we're cutting off this excess. We're filling this in and this is staying behind. That way it should rotate perfectly 20 degrees. Now we'll go ahead and take these and we'll just nudge them out of the way. We'll nudge our circle back up. We'll grab everything. We'll left click, right click so we have the line and we'll nudge it down. Then Control D and make a duplicate and move our center of rotation to the center. And now rotate it 20 degrees. But I didn't grab the whole thing. I must not have grouped it together when I did that. Let me back up here. Yep. Let me group this all together. Pretty important factor. And nudge it down. Control D and make a duplicate. Move this. If you don't hit that, get to that circle part for our rotation, it's not going to do it. And I always check, make sure it's there, and it is. Now let's rotate it 20 degrees. And now you can see it fits perfectly. And then all you have to do is go Control D, rotate it 40 degrees. Or, let's just go ahead and do it the right, probably the quickest way is to grab the Windows Dockers Transformation Docker. Unless we only need one copy, so I'm going to make sure only one copy is there. Don't have to make a duplicate of it. I'm just going to move the center rotation to the center. Doesn't look like it's quite there. Sometimes I go off and come back. And even when it's close sometimes, then it did it. So now we're going to use the rotation 20 degrees 17 times. And look at that. And it's dead on. Let me get rid of these 2 things. And if you take away the ring, you've got a pretty unique pattern that's going to continue forever and ever and ever. Pretty neat design and came out really well. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.